Game saved. Game saved. The festival has ended. Your city has grown uglier.
Be our anchor.
You gained an influence bonus.
I feel it reflects the times. Loot doesn't, indeed taste half as bad as they say. Censorship is not always the cranny of the corrupt.
You made a sow's ear of it.
No fields, no work.
Game saved.
soothe our doubts. This is the eye of the devil's. No, success at sea is not easily won.
You beat
Frigate
the
first
Perforians
class.
at their own game.
Well done, eldest. You have served both Isabel and the Empire greatly.
Isabel Sarmento, Her Royal Highness the Queen requires you to give up your iniquitous seizure of prosperity, an island which by no means...
Oh, do stop, Archie. Is this tiny fleet all I have to sink to get my island back?
Maybe nothing need be sunk at all, Majesty.
Who are you to speak up without permission?
This is one of the good children I mentioned. A little forward, but surprisingly helpful so far.
Regard here, Your Majesty. The prosperity contract and our father's diary. The signatures do not match. And now compare with a freight document by our Uncle Edvard. Do you see? He forged the signature in order to impersonate father.
So, Edvard is the traitor! I certainly never authorized that silly Billy to act on my behalf. I declare the contract null and void.
Then we too were betrayed. We will leave prosperity immediately, Your Majesty.
Then, I suppose we'll not be sinking any ships today. Not even as a deterrent?
Terribly sorry, Your Majesty, but I fear not.
Well, in that case, I hereby declare prosperity returned to the good children to compensate the dead father, thereby ensuring Miss Saramento and co. are safe from this Perforian nuisance.
They are more than a nuisance, and they will never accept this. You must be careful.
We hear you, Isabel, but first we return to Bright Sands and confront Uncle Edvard. His wicked masquerade is over.
I am sorry you had to go through all this just to have justice.
For the first time in my life, I know freedom.
I sense you have news?
Edvard was the cause of all our grief. To see his face when he discovers we know.
Edvard is behind this? He's pathetic. Whatever the punishment, the damage to Edvard is already done. Get some rest. It's going to be a long voyage.
Edvard is as good as dead to me.
Edvard! I told you he was rotten as a fig.
We confront Edvard this instant. I have so very many words for him.
Game saved.
Halyard, sheets, and braces! I... Stations! Steady her course! Are you just going to stand by?
What do you do here at the family crypt, Edvard? Do you vaunt your betrayal?
What are you talking about, child? Only words between brothers, that's all.
Liar! You are the picture of regret.
From the moment I saw you, I knew it meant trouble.
Enough! It was you who sold Prosperity for the Porphyrians. You forged Father's signature. You sentenced him to death. But now, the sentence is on you, Uncle.
I knew this would happen. I was just saying to your father, I'll never come up to him, not even having sacrificed it all. He never understood the pain of my life in his shadow.
You don't understand pain. Real pain.
I can't be scared. No more than I am already. The Porphyrians are pure evil. I thought I had control of this frightful arrangement, but when they murdered Samuel, I realized a day would come that they came for me, too. The day they purge this decaying empire with fire and flame.
But another tiresome prophet of doom, Archie. How dreary.
Lo and behold, Her Majesty. Finally, I become worthy of her notice.
Well, momentarily at least. Mr. Edvard Good, you are to be placed under house arrest in Bright Sands until the time of your trial.
Yes, guilty as charged.
And your guilt shall long outlive you, Uncle. Look what you've done to our family.
There will be punishment. But Edvard has suffered from the day Samuel died.
As savior
You can
in the
rely
new
on us.
world, Her Majesty agrees that you should host this prestigious trial.
Once built, your court of justice shall inaugurate a new era of peace and prosperity for Empire.
I could simply go to press.
We must prepare for a reckoning. Edvard was never the true enemy.
Of course, you know what's best.
The fire has been vanquished.
May I express my gratitude for your sterling work preserving peace on the continent?
Forget me, my race is run. A true devil is loose. It must be vanquished.
I will indulge not one of the 1,000 apologies I presume he has ready.
I fear my plea shan't be heard above.
Wild abandon courses through every limb.
Workforce shortage.
I'm happy as a sandboy. Will you work your magic for us? What we do so love to see.
No accidents in weeks.
Then you'll agree to have your portrait.
Workforce shortage.
A little love is all we ever wanted.
Workforce shortage. Production has stopped. Workforce shortage. Production has stopped. Game saved. Production has stopped. Production has stopped.
One final look. Can I interest you in this recently polished apple? Call it a white lie. Certainly a perspective to consider. Anything else? Then I'll send it out.
You gained an influence bonus. Production has stopped.
please, couldn't muck me out.
Production has stopped. Workforce shortage.
It's hard.
We're in the presence of a virtuoso. Do you have a luncheon recommendation?
The fire has been vanquished. Production has stopped. Production has stopped. Done.
I think we have built up enough trust with Isabel to rely on her as a witness.
Of course, I will be a witness, after all you've done for us. I am sorry you had to go through all this, just to have justice. We want to forge something new, break away from the old.
Game saved.
We cannot thank you enough for preventing this war.
Keep her constant.
Let me help you. I know I can make a difference.
Hola!
Done.
No more work for now.
I could simply go to press.